Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. We've got a surprise unboxing. It's not a complete surprise, I did get an email about it, but it was quite a long time ago. I've sort of almost forgotten about it, and I've been doing stuff today and not checked my email, otherwise would have known it was arriving. But anyway, it arrived, so we have an unboxing. Now I know what it is, but I don't know exactly what it is, if that makes any sense at all. Right, so let's have a look then. So this is going to be as much of a surprise to me as it is to you. So this must have come from the UK, so as it's plant material, can't have come from abroad. Right, that's a box of newspaper. That's really useful. I use that for packing. We have a huge long spike. And although I haven't seen the plant, I've got a peculiar feeling I might know what this is. Right. Put this lot out. That out of the way. And let's see what we've got. There aren't many things that I know of that have got spikes like that. And whatever it is, it's got another one. Put this down. And we have a bare rooted plant without a label. Come out, you little tyke. There is a tag in there. It's just deciding to stay there. Oh, there it is. That's what I thought it was. This might not be that happy here because it's a bit cold in the winter. It's Psychopsis mariposa, and it's the 3-lip version. A long time ago I did actually try one of those round the other place, but it was a very poor plant when I got it and it just never grew. But this has got 2 spikes. Now the Psychopsis spikes almost last forever. They've been known to last 10 to 12 years because they're sequential. So what we've got here with this bud is all of these sheaths behind are previous blooms, and then what actually happens is a bloom opens, it lasts a while, and while it's there another bud forms, and then when that bloom drops the next bud develops, and it just keeps extending. So this one's actually got 2 buds on. But as far as the plant is concerned, it's bare rooted, the roots are dry, but some of them are viable, and this latest growth over here does actually have new roots, and it even looks like it's got a new shoot, possibly. Could even be another spike. Right, so we're going to need to have a good think about how to plant that, because that must not stay wet in my winter with the cool temperatures. It's going to have to stay almost dry, almost borderline shrivelling. It could go on a mount. That would enable me to control the watering. I will have a think about it, but it's bare rooted at the moment. I've actually got some water over here, so I will actually water it, just so that the roots aren't bone dry overnight, and then I'll deal with it tomorrow. Now here's a little, in here are some little bits of red that look like brick. That could be ceramis. I haven't seen that for years. Anyway, that's what we've got. It's a Psychopsis. I can't remember. I think Mariposa is actually a hybrid primary cross, and the 3-lip version is effectively a pyloric version. Yeah, so thank you very much, and that's from Jinter at What's Up Orchids. So thank you very much. Sent as a sort of contribution to the channel rather than doing money or anything like that. So we've got a plant to try and look after, which we will try and do. Now that needs to go, where does that need to go for tonight? I can just go there and just sit there for tonight. It's not going to go anywhere. I just don't want it falling over and damaging the 2 spikes, that's all. Recycling people have been doing very well out of me lately. Wait till you see the size of the box tomorrow. Why I'm holding on is that the other box that arrived was big and actually heavy, and I've twisted my back a little bit, I think. I'm hoping to get away with it, but yeah, it's not comfortable at the moment. But that's another video, totally separate one. So thank you very much for that, it's appreciated. I haven't actually had an orchid donated for an incredibly long time. The trouble is Brexit messed that up, because there used to be quite a lot of exchanges amongst the people in the EU. Well then, you know, the UK backed out of the EU, and suddenly there's a border there with the necessary paperwork and everything, so all those niceties just stopped. Yeah. So the only place I'm liable to get anything from nowadays is the UK, obviously. You do take a hell of a risk if you send a plant from the EU to the UK without the paperwork. You do take a risk. There is quite a fine, and you can impose an awful lot of charges on the person you're sending it to, because it will be held at customs. So be warned, don't try that, it's not a good idea. Right, I've got to go and sit in my comfy chair now and rest my back, otherwise we could have a problem. And I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's video is not an orchid video, it's a sort of construction video. We're putting something together, but it's heavy. Anyway, that's for tomorrow, not for today. So see you in the next one. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for that, it's appreciated.